We are in Irwin, Tennessee at the Super 8 Motel, and I ran into a guy that I ran into, I don't know, a week ago or so.
Yeah, Davenport Gap.
Big Sky. You told me when you saw you a while ago in the hotel that you had a pretty rough day yesterday. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I woke up in the morning at Little Laurel Shelter. Probably had a little under a foot of snow, below freezing temperatures. So it was actually a pretty brutal day. Breaking trail. Took me a good, I'd say 7-8 hours just to get into Irwin. So it was a heck of a long day, and I was smoked at the end of the day. So it's nice to take a 0 day today and get it back together and hike out tomorrow morning.
So you went from Little Laurel to Sam's Gap, and then caught a shuttle over here?
No, my wife came down from Nashville, and she picked me up and brought me out. But it was kind of interesting. Both bottles of water I had, that was frozen. Breaking trail, wind drifts of snow were probably up to your waist. But the average depth was probably about knee deep, maybe shin deep.
Now, does your wife stay when she comes, or she's already gone?
Usually she drops me off supplies, but since we're only about 40 minutes outside of Asheville, she's able to just stay this night. Next time I'll meet her is going to be in Elk Park, so I got a 4-day hike to Elk Park, and then we'll stay there, spend one night, and head out.
So she'll take you back to Sam's Gap?
Correct.
Okay.
That'll be tomorrow morning.
That's working good for you.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow I get over No Business Shelter. Don't want to stay there in Ball Mountain and get further up.
Now, if she's in Asheville, how far up will she be able to help you easily?
Easily is all the way up until Damascus. I'll be there in about 7 days, and after Damascus I'm kind of on my own because now we're getting into 5-6 hour drives.
Yeah, right.
So she'll start mailing me supplies to the post offices and so forth.
Any equipment breakdowns or something that's not working as good as you had hoped it would?
I would tell you, just like yesterday with everything and the temperatures being so cold, I'd say like the water. You know, my mistake was I slept with the water, but had it on my backpack on the side, and the winds were so bad and the temperature was so cold that in 30 minutes both my bottles of water were frozen.
What about your filter? Do you have a Sawyer?
Yeah, but I keep that right next to my chest.
Okay.
So one of the things I had to do with my Sawyer is break out my straw and kneel down and suck water out of the creeks.
Big Sky, people's asking me to ask y'all when I talk to you, tell me something about your gear. Just pick a piece of gear and tell me how it's working and what it is.
You know, I tell you, just the Deuter backpack.
Okay.
It's a 50-liter backpack. Probably could have gotten away with a 45
okay.
liter. But I really like the Deuter backpack because I can hang the water on the front. It's got a little pouch for food on the side.
Okay.
It's extremely lightweight, really durable. So, you know, it's about 3 pounds, maybe a little bit under.
Okay, one more quick thing. I've got to get out and take somebody to the clinic. Give us the organization that you're hiking for with people could go and donate it.
Yeah, so again, I said this previously, but I'm actually hiking for the Special Operations Warrior Foundation. 100% of that, the donations go to the children of fallen Special Operations soldiers. So if you do want to make a donation, please go to GoFundMe.com/Paul-Gaumond. My last name is Gaumond. Again, 100% of your donations go to that business. Nice thing is we've just gone over 18,500 and our goal is 25,000.
Wow, wonderful job, and I appreciate what you're doing for that organization. Appreciate your attitude out here on the trail and giving me time to stop you and get another interview. God bless every step between here and Katahdin, my friend.
Thank you very much. Love to the family.
I got another 2018 attempting a through hike. Give us your trail name and name.
My name is Keith Lipway. My trail name is Ironman.
IRONMAN.
That's correct.
How'd you get that?
We were talking at day 3 at one of the campsites about just getting to know everybody, and we were talking about hobbies and stuff like that. And I'm into endurance athletics, and they asked me if I had done an Ironman. And I said, yeah, I have. Like they're kind of impressed with it. And the next day, we were at Blood Mountain Shelter. And the guy that I was talking to, he's in here, he's like, I was thinking about it, and I want your name to be Ironman. And I was like, I'll take it. It was the first one thrown out there. So I was with like 4 or 5 people, and then they all got to know me there. And then from there on forward, it's just Ironman.
Good name.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take it.
How long have you been thinking about doing the hike?
Probably about 6 to 8 months, probably, somewhere around there. I was working a 9-to-5 job behind a computer screen all day, and it's just kind of like, I want to do something to get out of here a little bit, like have an adventure, do something while time's not running out, but, do something now, like, why wait? Got nothing holding me down. So I was just looking for something to do, an adventure, a challenge, something. And after a little bit of research, I came across the AT. You know, I've hiked little pieces of it before, but I've never thought about entirely hiking the whole through hike. And as soon as I thought about it, that little seed just grew. You know, kept growing, and now. As soon as it was there, I was all in. So
did you quit a job?
I quit my job. I ended my lease. I lived in Washington D.C. for the last 10 years, and I'm moving out. I'm gonna try a new city. I'm trying new everything. It's like a whole new chapter.
Wow, yeah. That is interesting.
Yeah.
You have any brothers or sisters?
I have a sister. Yeah.
What does she think about you doing this?
She thinks it's good. She enjoys it, but she just completed Marine Corps boot camp, so I don't think she's thoroughly impressed with the challenge of it. She just, completed an insane challenge herself.
Did she go in Paris Island or San Diego?
Paris Island.
Okay,
yeah.
I went to San Diego.
Okay, yeah.
No, she got a big pack or carrying 3 packs or something.
She's quite the hauler there.
I'm trying to figure out what she's doing.
And her pack is probably the heaviest of all 3 of those.
Really?
Yeah, she has a really heavy pack.
So is this a group that you're with, or just a today deal, or what?
No, we've been together probably since like day 3.
Okay.
Or 4, day 3 roughly.
Okay.
And we've just been at the same speeds, same camps, same goals. I think we stayed at. We all went through. Neil Gap together, and that was the day where it was a pouring down rain, freezing cold. We hit Neil Gap, and everyone's just so like we need to be rejuvenated. So we all got like cabins and stuff like that down there, and we all stayed together. And I think that's where we all kind of like bonded and like went through like that misery a little bit together, and it really kept us together since then. Really.
Okay. Have you got any blisters or anything?
Yeah. So I just got brand new shoes in Franklin. They have a really outdoor 76.
Yeah.
Got brand new shoes there. Got fitted for them. My last shoes were just a little too small in the toe box overall, so they fitted me, got me in the right kind of shoes. So I've got about 4 blisters, 3 of them on 1 foot. So as soon as I get that healed up, I feel like 100%. So.
Cool. Well, Iron Man, I appreciate you taking a minute out just to talk to us. You want to say hello to anybody out there on YouTube?
No, hello to everybody, and thanks for the trail magic. It makes a trail hikers, through hikers day, really. It's just a blessing.
God bless every step between here and Katahdin, my friend.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, I got another 2018 attempting a through hike. Give us your name, trail name, or anything you want to tell us.
I'm Papa Murph. It was originally Murphy, but I have most of my clothes are blue, so everyone's calling me Smurf, and so compromise, fuse those 2 names together. And I actually like hiking in the rain. I'm kind of crazy.
Possum Murph. Smurf.
Papa Murph.
Spell it so I'm going to get it right.
P-A-P-A and then M-U-R-P-H.
M-U-R-P-H.
Yeah.
And who gave it to you?
My friends gave me Murphy because I've gotten really sick on the trail before and like everything went wrong, so I'm embracing the suck this time around the best possible way. So it's like short for Murphy's Law.
Murphy, where are you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah, it's great. I even ran into someone from my hometown doing a section hike down in Georgia. I was like, wow, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Right. How long have you been thinking about doing a through hike?
For a long time. When I got sick on the trail, that was about 4 years ago. So ever since, and working back up to it and building up to redoing it.
How far and when was that? When did you tried to do a through hike before?
Yeah. It was it was a big section hike. It was a big 300-mile section we wanted to do. Started in New Jersey where we lived,
right.
And we're gonna hike southbound. But the ticks got to me.
What year was that?
So it's 2013,
Okay,
2014.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So you've been working up to trying to get ready to do it now.
Yeah.
Did you quit a job to do this?
I actually have a job waiting for me when I get back.
Okay.
Had a good break, so I could have kept teaching. I'm a musician.
Wow.
And so I'm teaching marching band in the end of August when I
really?
get home. Yeah.
Cool. What's your favorite instrument?
I'm a tuba player.
A tuba player.
So I got the lungs for this.
And where did you go? Did you play in high school and college? Or
high
what?
school, college. I'm a music education major. I've played all over Europe and everything. It's great. Music's taking me to a lot of places.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
just couldn't bring a tuba along the trail.
Okay, and you started by yourself and met some folks?
Yeah. I actually, day 2, I still haven't even walked as far as I did on day 2. I pushed almost 16 miles because I heard there was a bigger group that started ahead of me. I was like, oh man, I want to hang out with some cool folks. So I caught up with these guys and we've been hiking together ever since.
It's 4 or 5 of y'all?
There's about 6 of us, like 6
really?
or 7. Yeah, there's like a few that are ahead of us, a few behind us, and then we all kind of meet up at the same place or in town.
That's
but
cool.
I've been traveling with this group of 3 pretty consistently. Yeah.
That's cool. What about brothers or sisters? sisters?
Nope, no brothers and sisters, only child. Was taking care of family the last few years, and I'm pretty much on my own nowadays, so I figured now that I have some time to myself, this is the time to do this. Yeah.
What's the hardest part in the planning of doing a through hike?
Definitely, I obviously planning for the weather, because you want to try and go as light as you can, or you say, oh, F it and go with as much weight as you possibly are comfortable with. And I definitely didn't plan for the colder weather. So I've been putting an emergency blanket underneath me at night. I've been wrapping my rain gear around me, anything to stay warm.
Okay. What kind of weight are you carrying? Do you know your pack weight?
Before shopping and buying too much food this week, I'm going around 25 pounds.
Okay.
I'm real light.
Yeah,
I saved up for some nice gear, and then I took a few other little luxuries with me, but I've already ditched some of those. I'm not writing in a journal anymore.
Okay.
I'm making some notes in my AWOL guide, but that's about it. I figured if I could stay with a nice group of people, that's all the entertainment I need. I don't really need much else. Just food and gear. And because someone told me that once you get really going, you're hiking on average 10 hours a day. You're sleeping an average of 10 hours a day. It only really leaves you with 4 hours of eating and sleeping, or eating and doing anything else.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anything unusual that's happened to you on the trail since you started?
Unusual.
Something you didn't expect, or?
Just I'm from up north, and I wouldn't say that people are meaner up there, but it's lovely down here. The southern hospitality.
Lots of southern hospitality.
It's been incredible. I was definitely, I didn't want to take anything for granted and be like, oh man, why aren't people coming and giving me free stuff on the trail? And I was like, no, this is, I'm amazed every single time I see it, and it's wonderful. And it definitely makes, I can understand now why people say they come back all those years later and help out other people. So I'm definitely going to do the same.
Yeah, give it forward.
Yep,
is what they say.
Exactly.
You want to do a shout out to anybody on YouTube before we hang up?
Yes, actually, shout out to the Bearded Servant. I started with him on March 3rd, and he had to go home.
But he's coming back.
Yep, he's coming back at the end of March.
Yeah.
And also to Richard, I think he's the Flying Dutchman now. The three of us all started at the Barefoot Hills Hostel the day before we did the approach trail. And Richard's a few days ahead of us now, but I wish Jeremy the best.
Okay.
And yeah, I really hope that this time around he's able to stick with it.
Let's go. God bless every step between here and Katahdin. You got a few more to go.
Yes, thank you very much.
God bless you.
All right, thank you.